Hey guys and girls, my name's THEGAMINGTECH, welcome on into the channel. In this video we are looking at the new game Pacific Drive. I've been streaming this over on Twitch and I thought I'd do a little YouTube series and see if you guys like it. And in this game we are facing the supernatural dangers of the Olympic Exclusion Zone with a car as our only lifeline in this driving survival adventure. Got to scavenge resources, load up our trusty old station wagon, and drive like hell to make it through alive. Now, obviously, I've streamed this for a number of hours over on Twitch, and I'll have a link to that channel in the description below. And I must admit, it's one of my types of games. Kind of like collecting stuff, and I've got a bad habit of I've got to collect everything. So we'll see how the series goes. I'm going to try and do it each section at a time, because there's no real save function once you're in the exclusion zone, so we'll just have to see. So some of the videos might be a little bit longer than I normally do, so hopefully you'll enjoy them. Right, so let's just get in and get started. Okay, so it looks like we're a delivery driver. Right, let's go. So I'm using a controller, so it's a little bit easier for driving. Obviously it's mouse and keyboard as well. Don't think it has steering wheel support. I've never actually checked. The game certainly does look beautiful. That must be the exclusion zone ahead. Now, luckily there's nobody else on the road because I'm all over the place. little bit eerie. Radios went silent. It said stay on the road, but we've got no choice but to come off the road. That must be the exclusion zone wall over there. See some weird happenings on the road, and the car feels really weird on the dirt. I can feel it like pulling left and right. Oh, oh my word! Well, that's embarrassing. The car pulled, honestly. Oh, and we're dead. Well, that'll be us sucked in by the looks of it. Wow, looks very cool though. Oh, I like that. Never actually noticed that before. You can knock this stuff out of the way. I'm presuming that's what's left of our motor. Yeah, I think we need to stay out the green stuff.
Hello? Someone out there? Hello? Could have sworn never mind. Francis, the radar's acting up again. You were supposed to tune up this piece of junk years ago.
And there's what's going to be our trusty station wagon. Looking a little bit worse for wear. Now this is one of the cool things I like about the game. You've got to actually start the car, put it into drive. You've got the option of using the stalks for putting the lights and the wipers on as well, or you can press the button for that. That is pretty cool. Right, so we've got drive to safety. Put it into drive.
Yes, it's back. It's back. This is Tobias Barlow and Francis Cook, located in mid-zone sector B. Do you read me? I'm picking up your distress signal in the outer zone. It looks like you're somewhere around sector E. Hey, Francis, come here. Yes, it's urgent. Leave that interferometer alone for a second. Something is out there.
Yeah, the car's pulling like mad, and I'm pretty sure we've got a flat tire.
Hey, we got a live one. Hey, do you copy? Hello? Hello? Is this thing working?
They don't have a transmitter. We won't hear a thing back.
Huh. But if they're stranded, could they, they're from outside? They're a breacher? Hey, how did you get through the barrier wall? No one's gotten into the zone in ages and lived to tell about it.
Oh no!
And if we don't get them to
Put it in
safety,
park.
this one won't either.
That's a good point. Hey,
Yep. Always remember, put it in park.
Instability's closing in, and it's gonna scramble you quicker than beef in a blender. Your closest shelter is a few miles east. Get there however you can, and be quick about it.
Yeah, got a flat tire. Right, we need to get some fuel. I don't know what that sticky stuff is, but it seems to hold that can nicely. Can't interact with anything else. Let's pop that back there. Oh, yep, that's not looking good. We need to move.
There it is again, that blip on the spectrometer. I've seen that waveform before, but where? No kidding. Could it be? A remnant?
That can't be. There hasn't been one in decades.
Look at that spectral fingerprint and tell me that doesn't match the remnants exactly.
No. What we should be looking at is how fast this creature seems to be moving.
Huh. You know, if I didn't know better, I'd say they're going about the speed of a... No way. No way. Do not tell me. They found a remnant and it's a car this time? Holy Christ! No one's had working wheels in here for ages. Boy, I'd kill to know how a combustion engine's still chugging away out there.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, the creature needs to get to safety. Then we can look into whether that car is a remnant or not.
In my heart of hearts, I already know. They're back, baby. When you find that shelter, go on and let yourself in. Hoppy ain't gonna like you poking around in there, but better to face a bad side than let the zone eat you alive.
That can't be good. I think a wheel just fell off. Oh, yep. Right, let's get inside. Turn on the power.
Who's there? The shop. It's been breached. You've got 5 seconds to get the hell out before I... Ow! My head. It's an emergency broadcast.
Hello, attention. This message is for Dr. Ophelia Turner. We sent a breacher to your garage on official zone business. Now, we have it on very good authority that this person is in possession of a remnant, which has taken the form of a car, and, well,
Get off the remnant thing. She's not gonna care.
right, like I said, super official zone business. Protocol, demands that you keep them alive until we can get them to safety. Now, if you do not comply, I will occupy this broadcast channel with a recitation of the entire collection of poems I've personally written. That's 10 years and 17 volumes and...
God, that voice goes like a nail gun to the skull. So, another breacher, huh? How do you outsiders not understand that Arda didn't build that 300-meter wall out there for fun? Unless you're one of the unfortunates who got zapped through. Wait, I just remembered. I don't give a damn why or how you got here. You're trespassing, and I'd kindly like you to get the hell out of my zone. God, unfortunately, the barrier wall is as fortified against breaches trying to get in as it is against anyone or anything trying to leave. We have to find you a way out. So you might as well start by fixing up that car. Just don't break anything in my shop with those soft hands of yours.
Right, okay, so that's in a bit of a worse state for wear than I remember. Okay. Let's try and get this back into the workshop. Keep forgetting to put this into drive. Got a real bad habit for that. Right, okay, so let's have a look, see what we've got. So we've got a crafted replacement door. So we've got to make a crude door. So it's like drops us straight in. Over here, basically when we drive onto here, the car connects to this machine here and it gives us basically a health readout. So yeah, you can see that yellow marker there is showing we've got a flat tyre. It's showing we're missing 2 doors as well, and the grey means we've got panels missing. Red is heavily damaged, yellow is damaged. Right, let's see. So yeah, we've got to make some stuff, so we need to get some materials. We'll add to your to-do list. Let's see, how do we do that? There we go. So we've got a checklist we can do. Gather items from abandoned vehicles. Now, obviously, can't open that. Let's have a look. Oh, yep, got a repair kit. Got some scraps, got a crowbar. The crowbar should let us into that trunk there. So let's see, let's add that to a quick slot. Let's put it there. I can pry that open. Get some bits and bobs. Let's see, search the dumpster by the garage door. For crucial items you're unable to craft. Right, so there's a scrapper. A couple of flares. Gather items from the abandoned car behind the garage. So use the scrapper here, and this will basically grind everything up and give us materials. Now obviously it's dropping a lot on the ground and you can pick it up individually, but what can end up happening is you have loads of items on the ground, and to save a little bit of time, in fact I might not be able to do it yet, We'll have to have a look. There is like a workshop vacuum cleaner that'll basically take everything into one zone, but I've got a funny feeling it might not be available. Now, like I say, these items here, these always spawn back every time you return back to the garage. These two items are always on these shelves, as well as there's always something in the car. So obviously you can pick the stuff up like this. Now, I don't think it's actually available yet. Yeah, the door's blocked off. Right, so I'll have to pick up manually. So yeah, you get all sorts of different types of items. Plastics, metals, rubber, chemicals, electronics, stuff like that. Right, so that car's scrapped. Right, so we've got to craft a crude door. So if we come down here, there's the crude door. Now obviously you can just do through the all section, or you can go across to each section and get the items as needed. Obviously as you unlock different things, you can make different items. Right, so let's get this crude door made. And what I like about this is, yes, it looks like we're holding a front door, which is what it looks like. It will go on anywhere that requires a door, which is cool. So you're no limited to making sure you make the right door for what you're needing. Right, let's see, get the repair putty from the locker. Yep, so we've got the storage locker. We can use that repair putty. Now the repair putty is really good. Obviously repairing the panels, but it's very expensive in materials. Basically we just slop it on. Now you can see here we've got a few red panels, so we can slop it on the red panels. And it'll start to repair it. Now, depending on the type of panel, depend on how much it'll repair. Now, it doesn't repair glass. I've not found a way of repairing glass. Even in my Twitch playthrough, my windscreen's all smashed to heck and I've no idea how to repair it. So if anyone knows how to repair the glass, let me know in the comments. It might just be I've not unlocked that ability yet. Even repair the wheels. This one's got a flat tyre, no doubt we'll have to fix that in a second or two. And the repair putty does run out, so you've got to be a bit gentle with it. Can't go too crazy. Right, so we've got to scan the flat tyre. And it gives you hints on what you need to do certain things. So if you're not sure on how to deal with something, scan it and it'll give you a hint. So we need a fixing kit. Now, did I pick that up? See, that's a mechanics kit, that's for something different. Right, we need to craft and use the sealing kit. There we are. got scan the loose wheel. And there it's telling us we need the mechanics kit. Now I've got that on me. There. Now, it would have been better off if they'd done a hammer, because everyone knows that mechanics' only tool is a hammer. Trust me, I know. Right, let's see. We've got to install the cardboard boxes in the trunk. So this is going to be our storage. Crafting mat.
Oh, there's a little prototype of mine in the garage. The Arc device. Hook it up to your car, wherever it'll fit.
Right, so here's our onboard
This beauty won't
maps.
just be your tour guide. It's your North Star and the only way back to safety. Heck, you should consider it the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit if you plan on staying alive. That's how important this thing will be to you. Yes, that's my very own invention. I'll tell you more about it if you live long enough to use it.
Right, first aid kits from the locker. Hey, will we take the spare? Tell you what, let's take the spare. I'm going to put that in the back. And what we'll do is we'll chuck all that stuff into the back. Let's see, so yeah, we've got a little checklist up on the right hand side there, so we need a scrapper. Oh. Alright, okay. Ah, it's because I've taken everything out, haven't I? Right, hold on, let's see. Store items for your drive in the car trunk. Ah, right, so it's wanting me to put it into the trunk. Why would I do that? I'll just keep it on me. Right, so that's gears. Oh yeah, the impact hammer. Now, looks like we've got an unlimited supply of fuel here, so always remember to fill the tank up, and I usually fill up to the wee can in the back. And later on we get to find and make bigger jerry cans and stuff. So fuel we don't normally have to worry about. Then obviously need to charge a battery.
If you're all set, take a look at the projector against the wall. This is the zone. Within these borders, all matter has lost the ability to hold a constant physical state. What that means is the shape, size, and makeup of just about everything constantly changes. A mile of grass can turn into 10 miles of swamp in the blink of an eye, and it does. Constantly. It's caused by something we call instability. We're completely surrounded by it, and once you've watched it chew through entire mountain ranges, you'll understand that you don't want to get anywhere near it. We can only survive in here within pockets of stability. That's what you're standing in now. And that's what you're seeing mapped on the route planner. If we're going to find you a way out of the zone, you'll need to build a new antenna. Until then, you won't be able to detect stabilized routes beyond your immediate area. So, you've got to go hunting for parts, and that means taking a drive. Go on, pick a route. The arc device in your car will then show you where you need to go.
Right, okay, so
Off you go.
let's do that.
Make a left out of the garage and follow the access road.
So on the right hand side here, it's given us a little bit of information. Obviously, first things first, we're in a stable. It's going to be a stable junction that we're going to. Obviously, there's a lot of things that are not recognised because we've not scanned anything yet. So obviously, as we scan things, it will give us more information for each zone. It'll give us an idea what's going to be in them. So I think, is there anything else we can maybe do? I don't think there's anything. We can make a crude headlight. Because we are missing one. And I think that is all we can do. Don't think we can make anything else, no. Our repair putty. Oh, in fact. Yeah, I'll keep that on me the now, because we'll need that for our first journey. Yeah, looks like this is how the car is going to look for our first trip. A little bit beat up, missing a few panels. But I'm sure it'll start to come together a little bit. A little bit. Right, I tell you what, let's just go do this. Helps if I get in the right door. Right, so we've got a few new displays. Gives us a little bit of information on the car, and obviously there's a wee map there. Oh, we should have searched the dumpster. Right, and here we go.
Okay, newbie. I'll keep this simple. Don't want to overwhelm that little brain of yours. You'll need a few things to rebuild the antenna at the garage. First on the list is plasma. The woods are littered with plasma generators. Look for a research trailer or a spark tower. That's those antenna things zapping you when you get too close. Both are always accompanied by plasma generators.
Right, so
device is picking up
turn the car off to save fuel.
Nearby.
Your headset has a built-in scanner. Use it on the plasma generator, and it'll figure out the tools you need. Ah, looks like it's ripe for the picking. Can't get at it with your hands, though. An impact hammer will do the trick.
Right, so we need to find some bits and pieces for this impact hammer. Oh, where's my pry bar? Pry this open. Yep. Get some goodies. What we'll do is we'll set that
Look at you, out in the zone all on your
there.
own. They grow so fast, don't they? And I'll be back at the helm. Been a long time, old gal. Didn't think we'd, talk again after that whole Sasquatch incident.
Yes, I was hoping to go another decade without hearing your voice again. What, did you finally talk Francis to death?
Hello to you too, Oppie. And no, I'm still here.
Right, so we've just got to basically go around all the buildings, search everything we can. Obviously we're getting different materials. We also can find canned food, which will give us a little bit of health back. Plus, once we've eaten that, we'll get a little bit of materials as well. So we've got copper wire, we've got some batteries, we've got electronics, plastics, glass, scrap metal, we've got rubber, chemicals, duct tape, because of course duct tape fixes everything. We've got gas cylinders, pressurized cartridges, we've got a road flare, and we've got fabrics. So it's just a case of searching some of the places and looking out for anything that highlights. You'll soon start to realise what actually starts giving you stuff. And I think you can scan some of them. Like say this, we need a different item to harvest the stuff out of there. So like say that, we can get electronics and stuff from that, so we've got to scrap that to do that. So we'll get our scrapper out, and it'll give us all sorts of goodies.
Hey, driver, I bet you're dying to hear all about the remnants by now.
Oh, can you not? I'm a little busy trying to keep them alive.
I'll keep to the basics, I promise. They deserve to know what they're getting into.
Fine. I'm giving you 60 seconds.
That is not nearly enough time to get...
55 seconds and counting.
Okay. The remnants, in short, they're old objects that do all sorts of weird things. They bind themselves to people, and you're the latest victim. You and the car are inseparable now, so get acquainted. Once the remnant is bound to someone, they become gradually more obsessed with it. It takes over the victim's mind, until they go crazy and run off into the zone with it. No one has ever been able to resist its siren call. That fixation is probably worming its way into your brain as we speak. This is the first time we've ever got our hands on one. But we know all about the past remnants, and oh gosh, this one time it materialized as an old copper kettle, and the tea that came out of that thing, it was...
And now I'm splitting the transmissions going to your receiver. Anything critical to your immediate needs will broadcast directly and immediately to your radio and headset. Anything not mission critical will be on a low priority frequency. Those transmissions will be recorded and indexed for you to listen to at your leisure. And by low priority, I mean just about everything that comes out of Tobias's mouth.
The thing is, you can pick the flare back up again. Now, we can't get into that building, but I think there is stuff around the edges, yeah. Kick that in. Right, let's grab some materials from the cars. Now, if you're like me, you will spend ages grinding up and collecting stuff. I'll try and keep it semi-sensible for the first episode, I think. Just get the basics. Now obviously as we go we get different items that we can use, and that allows us to actually grab some stuff off the cars as opposed to scrapping it and actually use it on the car that we've got. Now I don't know if you can see it or not, but the grinder that we're using does have health and it will break. And it looks like it's almost on the point of breaking, so you always want to make sure you've got enough materials to make a new one. Or sometimes what I do is I'll take a spare one with me and put it in the back of the car. There we go, it's broken. Right, let's have a look at the crafting mat. Right, I think first thing first, let's make the impact hammer, because I don't want to use materials that we need. So let's see, we need 2 gears, so let's go down here to make 2 of these. And it's quite good because it tells you what you've got, so it'll tell you how many you've got on your person, in the car and back at base, which is a nifty little thing. Let's have a look. Impact hammer, let's make that. And yet we can make a scrapper, so let's make that as well. Let's equip that to a quick slot. Let's put that, yeah, there. No, there. Now, ideally, we'll make enough room for that to go in, so you can actually move stuff around in your backpack. So you can grab onto it, you can flip it round, stuff like that. Basically play Tetris with items and place them down, and then you can maybe fit something else in its place. Why did that not assign? Right, let's grab the rest of this. Right, and now we should be able to deal with... Well, what happened there? There we go. Deal with this. Now the only downside with this is you can't... Oh, you can operate it when moving, but it's not as good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put all this stuff into storage, because otherwise we're going to be jam-packed. Let's move that down there, get that out of the way. Everything else can stay there. Right, so we've got to smash 5, or we've got to gather 5 plasma. Replace parts. Collect materials and craft replacement parts. So I wonder if that's on about... Like, see this, so you can make a bumper. Place that on the back. We are missing a panel. And we're missing a door. So now we've got a tailgate. Now the car should be complete. Oh no, need another panel. You've got to watch putting that lid down. That lid comes down so fast it'll bonk you on the head and actually cause you injury. Right, so we've got a complete car. So we can look at the map and basically see where we want to go. So at the moment we've not got any real sort of objectives. We've got to smash the plasma turrets. Right, let's go. So just follow this road round. Now, we don't want to get too close to that. And we've also got this weird thing flying up behind us. These things are called abductors. They'll actually grab hold of the car and drag it about the place. Basically try and cause you harm. Spark towers. This is why we're needing to smash these. Otherwise we'll get shot. Basically we've got to run up to them, smash them. And that should take care of them. So obviously they'll do damage to us as well as the car. You got to watch, some of them actually have more than one
looks like
generator.
You're near one of the old guerrilla radio stations. That ought to be prime pickings for antenna parts. I've loaded its approximate location to your map. Look for an antenna tower up on a hill somewhere.
Get some more parts. I left it running.
Oh, my. Where are our manners? Driver, we never introduced ourselves. Not really.
Tobias Barlow, former Artem maintenance manager. Oh, and here with me is Dr. Francis Cook.
I was a R&D scientist researching limb technology right here in the zone.
We live right in the mid-zone, just a hop, skip, and a jump over another big old wall from where you're at. Oh, and that old bat over there? That's Dr. Ophelia Turner, former director of research and development herself. The mother of limb technology, the maven of electromagnetism.
That's enough.
Resident party pooper.
It's certainly worth searching out different places, that's for sure. Get ourselves all the goodies. Right, try and avoid that if we can. I think if we stay outside its light, I think we're okay. Drive past him. Oh, now, okay. And that's the other thing we should always try and remember is maybe drop stuff off periodically into the back of the car, otherwise we end up choked. Let's see, let's pop that in and put that across. That's quite handy. That was a mechanic's kit. And I'm pretty sure the items are random. So are the zones, if I remember correctly. Spark tower. Tell you what, let's go deal with that. What's that? What on earth? What is this thing? Tell you what, these things make some weird and wonderful noises. Oh, that's where we came in. Alright, okay. That was something different. Well, there's a few of these guys wandering about. Let's get out of here. Now, I think looking at the wee map, I think there's a petrol station up here. We'll take care of that tower. Now you see that's got two. Oh no, it's got three. Right, okay. Oh, I've taken a lot of damage. Oh my word. A hell of a lot of damage. Didn't realise I'd taken as much. Yeah, that'll stop that. Have to use the health kit. Yeah, you've got to watch out for them, they pop out the ground randomly. Now obviously we can fill the car up from here. Now this one's not got a lot of fuel in it, but enough to top her up. You don't always find a lot in the petrol stations. It's usually something. Let's get our food up. Now, is there any dumpsters?
That radio station's up on a hill somewhere. Eyes to the horizon.
Yeah, basically she's hinting, get a move on. Right, let's get a move on then. Right, so we can have a look at the map. Yeah, so we're just following the road. We want to take the next right if we can. Now, tell you what, I'll maybe want to check out the trunks at least on these cars. You've no idea how hard it is for me not to pick everything up. Oh, wow. A lot of stuff in here. Is this a different type of car? Just abandoned. Right, let's see. Yep, store all that. Now my crowbar's about to break. Let's make a new one, just so I've got it. Ah, rats, turned it off. Obviously hitting things with the car does cause it damage. Right, so we're going up here. Right, let's check this place out. Let's see. Collect parts from the station antenna.
Time to get moving. The instability's ticking up by the second. But you can't get back the way you came. The instability makes all routes one way. And that's where my arc device comes into play. It'll get you back to the garage, but it needs to be charged first. And to do that, you'll need anchors. Take a look at the arc device display. It maps all anchors in the nearby area. Find an anchor and feed it to the arc device to charge it. But don't you worry your pretty little head about how it works. You'll be out of here soon, so there's no reason to learn more about limb technology than you need to know.
Let's pop that in the back. Now, one of the tires was showing funny. It's a little bit damaged. Right, let's have a look. What have we got to do? Oh yes, yes, I remember this now. Right, so we need to collect these items here, so let's head for that one. Go for that one first, and then I think we'll try and get a few more as well. And you'll see why. Let's get out of here.
Hey, Hoppy, like, look, I keep thinking, the way you're helping our friend here right now seems positively helpful. Seems like me. You're looking to turn a new leaf or something?
The only thing I want to look at is a 12-year-old whiskey. And the back of this breacher's head when I send them packing.
But isn't it worth taking a detour to run just a tiny little test?
Can't think of a worse way to spend my time.
Please. I've seen you manipulate waveforms with your right hand and knock back a double with your left. Or am I to understand you've lost your touch?
What I'm understanding is that you won't shut the hell up until I test this remnant.
Yep.
Fine, stop crowding my frequency.
What? Wait, really? Hoppy, darling, you never give in this easily. What's going on?
Francis?
Yes?
How have you not thrown him to the bunnies by now?
80 years old and only getting sharper by the day. You're a legend. You're a role model.
I'm giving you 10 seconds to get out of... Those anchors may look like glowing balls of magic, but it's limb tech through and through. Don't be scared. They haven't exploded in anyone's face.
Recently.
Alright, okay. Right, we need to move. Getting a bit lively here. So I'll go to the next one, which is showing over that direction. There's a house just over here. Might just park the car here and go. Oh, there it's there, I can see it. So basically what we've got here on the right hand side is a gauge. So obviously that little orange line is how much we need to get in order to use the gate. But anything above that is kept for research, so bear that in mind. So we'll go have a look, see what we can get. Check out this building first. Oh, now it's saying my inventory's full. Why would it do that? It's a bit weird. And what I've also found through my playthrough is if you park too close to these, sometimes some crazy things can happen, so I usually park the car well away, and then you've got less chance of the car getting damaged.
The arc device is charged and ready. You'll use it to open a gateway back to the garage, but it will immediately collapse the stability around you. So only activate when you're absolutely ready to leave. You do not want to get caught in the storm that follows.
Right, so we can activate these. Oh, we need to move. Let's get out of the way first. I don't want to activate it just yet. I will go grab at least another one, possibly two. Yeah, so if we look at this, so there's our gates. So these circles, as long as we're outside the circle, we can activate it. So when we're ready, we can drive to, like, say there and then activate it. And then that'll be a little bit easier for getting out. Obviously, as we go, the circles get bigger and bigger and we've got to be further away. So let's go grab that thing up here. If I mark that, if it'll let me. Got enough fuel, so don't need to worry about fuel. So more of the arc stuff we've got, the more research we can have. Let's get over here. Ah, rats. Turned it off again. Right, so we gotta go down that road some more. We'll get that last one. Oh, now, but these guys to search. Well, scan. Now you've got to watch these little buggers. They are a little bit freaky. They're called tourists. Sometimes, when you turn round, they move. You've got to watch them. Now, we can get them to blow up by throwing flares at them. And they will sometimes drop some items. Oh, right, so it can blow up just by touching them. What's red over here? What's that? Ah, that's flares are through. Right, okay. I need health. Yeah, let's store that. Right, let's go. Now, I should be able to stop just up here. The last one should be up here somewhere. I think I can see it. Yep, there we are. That's a good thing when we've got a stable junction. We've got all the time we need to actually get all this stuff. Whereas some of the other zones, you're actually sort of on a limit, kind of time limit. And it can be a little bit stressful. Right, so we're full. We've got as much as we can. So if we look at this again. So if we get ourselves to around about here, we should be able to activate one of the gates. Yeah, so anything above that orange line on that scanner is all research points. Oh, that was close. Right, let's have a look. Right, so Seeny, meeny, miny, mo. Don't suppose it matters which one we go for. It's basically we've got to drive to that beam of light.
Sky. Drive into it. Yes, it looks like hot death, but it's so much better than getting scrambled by the instability.
This should be easy enough because it's just down here. Obviously, if you look at the map, you see the area's closing in. And we're back home.
Oh, well. You're alive. For certain if the zone didn't get you, that gateway would. Did I not mention that you're the first human I've sent through that thing?
I mean, they've been rodents, but it's not like it's completely untested. But anyway, it worked. So, you should have made it back with everything you collected out there. That's the beauty of the gateway. It's the only way to get back with all your marbles intact. Now, take those parts you found into the back room. I'll let you use my fabrication station. For now. That station will concoct ways for you to rig up anything from roof racks to flare guns. Assembling an antenna with those parts you brought back should be easy as pie, but it requires anchor juice to work its magic, so bring back as many as you can. And just because I haven't used that garage in decades doesn't mean you can trash the place. Mess up my equipment and I'll throw you to the anomalies so quick you'll get whiplash. We clear?
Right, okay. Let's get these doors open. So you see there, we've got 3.6 stable, basically that's research points. So we'll look at that at some point. And now what we'll also do is obviously we need to repair the car and prepare for the next trip. But I think that will possibly do for that episode. I've actually done a fair old bit. Got quite a lot done, and obviously because I've now played the game on the live streams, I've got a better understanding of it, because essentially what I was doing is I was just getting enough materials to jump out of there, and it was taking me a lot longer to get the research and stuff like that. So yeah, that is a right handy tip, that is save the research, grab all this stuff, and hopefully that'll help. Right, okay guys and girls, thank you very much for watching. As per always, if you've liked the video, please do smash that like button. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Ring that notification bell. Leave a comment, a little bit of viewer engagement. Let me know what you think of the game. Have you played it yourself? Any tips and tricks you'd like me to look at or tell me? Any sort of help would be appreciated. Obviously I don't know everything about the game. I've got a few hours into it and that's about it. As always, I'll leave a link on the left hand side to the video series as well as another video, and on the right a link to this channel as well as the Twitch VODs channel. So until next time, take care, stay safe and all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.